What is new radio?
What?
New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hiya, folks. Just being a little silly this morning. Oh, you got a little silly bug going on. A little tickle bug. So today is Lindsay's birthday. She's well into her 40s now.
Woo!
Yay! She's in her 40s. 41.
Yay.
Having fun.
Yay me.
Mm-hmm. And she's just having a little low-key birthday celebration trip to the Bahamas. You know, like everybody goes on their birthday to the Bahamas.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Very low-key. Nothing big. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing flashy.
But she always has that mom thing to say, don't think I'm really enjoying myself too much because we are taking the kids.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's more work for us, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Keeping them kids off the black market in the Bahamas.
Right.
They'll snatch them up now.
That's right.
I know. My head's on a swivel.
Mm-hmm.
When I go.
they would give that boy one back. They'd be like,
I'm gonna be honest. They give the girl one back too.
No, they'd keep her because they would just say the boy one is like, just say minions. Enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't take it.
You're like, these kids need speech class. You don't understand what they're saying.
So before the show started, we were talking about the lovely days that Lindsay used to have on her birthday when she was little, going to Ryan's Steakhouse, getting that belly full.
That's right.
That belly full, man.
Oh, you can eat Ryan's Steakhouse. I don't know how many locations of that are left, if any.
I don't know.
That was all we had close to us in Louisiana. We didn't have Quincy's or the Golden Corral or any of that. All we had was Ryan's, and my grandparents loved it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was good.
They had good rolls. I do remember that.
And if you're a true Southerner, there are few things that rank on the list higher than all-you-can-eat fried okra. You know, just that big silver tub full of fried okra. Yeah.
Just a sea of it.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love fried okra now, but
I know kids, we may not have liked it. But I think I liked fried okra back then, too, so.
Sure.
Unfortunately, all Ryan's buffets are closed as of 2021.
Oh, were you there at the last one, Rob?
It was a sad day.
He didn't have to look it up.
What's the opposite of a ribbon cutting? Because Rob was there.
Ryan.
A lap band connection.
Yeah.
No, standing there with his phone out. No.
Don't leave
Anything
me.
but this.
Then my grandparents used to talk about how good the steak was too. It was like,
that's an old person thing to get the.
Yeah, all the rest of the stuff, it was
good.
The buffet stuff, but I don't know that I ever had a steak from Ryan's or Golden Corral or Quincy's and any of them.
No.
Well, old people like thin steak. You know, they're old
Yeah,
teeth.
that's right.
They're old teeth.
Yeah, they look at it like it's not a good steak unless I have to put my glasses on to see if it's a pork chop.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ Riggins 24/7 Carolina stream is available in the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamond. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
When you subscribe to the show, you get all of our shows right when you open up your podcast apps, YouTube app, or social media. Learn more at tjriggins.com/subscribe.
R. Gregory Jewelers is traveling thousands of miles to Antwerp, Belgium to buy diamonds directly from the diamond capital of the world. As a master IJO jeweler, we're going to personally pick from the incredible inventory of Antwerp's vaults to bring back the best selection and value to our customers. Let R. Gregory Jewelers know your heart's desire, and we will find it in the heart of the diamond industry during our upcoming trip. Are you ready to be part of Antwerp's 500-year tradition of making diamonds sparkle? R. Gregory Jewelers is here to help make your diamond dreams come true.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So, my name is TJ, and a lot of people don't believe this when I say it, but I am quick to point out my faults, my shortcomings, things that I'm not good at, right? And one of the things I'm not good at is staying focused on something for a long period of time. And you always think, okay, well, that's just like if he's into, this type of movie, or he's into this type of hobby or whatever, comes and goes. But that also, it moves into other areas of my professional career that are not good. For example, when we announce that something's coming up and we're leaking out details as we go along, I lose interest in that so fast. I want all of this stuff about, the celebration, that Peyton's Promise fundraiser we're doing. I want all of that out and done. It's like, oh my God. So now we're waiting until May 8th to give everybody a chance to sign up and subscribe to Prime and Prime Plus, because they get the information first. But then I was the one that said, wait, we got to give more people a chance once we give the ticket information, because they'll all be gone. But then I'm like, the thing is not until June 14th, and we're still going to have to be talking about it, promoting it and all that. And it's in all of that, in my frustration, I kind of lost track of the fact that this is going to be the last Ace and TJ event in history. This will be it. This is the end of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
Yeah. Well, it's a sad situation. Lindsay, my best friend Ace, had passed. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Did you forget
But
that?
just say it
Because
like-
it's your birthday.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
My birthday pretty much trumps every. No.
But that is, a situation. And
I didn't think about it like that.
And I just,
I didn't either.
I want it over.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not the event.
the
I want
event.
all of just get it all out, and let's just do it.
Sure.
And Ace was always way better at that part of the job. He would focus on the promotion of things and all that, while I just, would come up with silly things to try to be funny about. And so that's why now I don't think about that stuff. I can't just change all of a sudden and go, okay, well now I'm focused on this area, and I'm good at this part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, there was a reason why we were a good team,
Right.
and I'm not holding up his end of the deal,
Right.
So just what my normal me would have said by now if I could have.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost interest. I don't want to do it now. It's gotten too much, and
Yeah, Ace would be
too long.
He'd hype up those events for months, and TJ would just go, "Yeah, I'm not going to that."
Yeah.
Like, are we still talking about this? God, when is it? And you remember I would beg people, please buy the rest of these few tickets we got. I'm tired of talking about it. Mm-hmm. So here we are.
Here we are.
And if I could shut the whole thing down, or have y'all just do it without me,
Yeah.
that would be. Okay. Sorry, but it's true.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. Subscribe to all the shows at tjriggins.com and never miss the latest episodes. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
The fallout from this Bill Belichick interview continues. Yesterday, we told you he sat down with CBS Sunday Mornings to talk about his new book. It's all about winning. And his girlfriend, who's 24, he's 73. His girlfriend is 24. Her name is Jordan Hudson, was sitting just off camera and chiming in throughout the interview. And the story was out that she was causing a big problem on set. She even stepped into the interview at one point saying, "We're not talking about this," when they asked about his how they met. And so the fallout continues. More stories out that she was a nightmare on set.
I did love, though, I love that shot of him reading the book to her while she sat on the floor at Barnes & Noble.
It's just great.
He was dressed in drag.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing.
It's just the funniest thing ever. I don't know what to make of it.
It's not really funny. It's kind of sad.
Is it sad? Can't we laugh at the 73-year-old guy dating the 24-year-old?
Yes.
We should be able to laugh at that.
She makes me cringe. Okay, it's not sad. I don't like her.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but it is funny. I don't know. Because it doesn't matter. Ball coach, she's a...
And before anybody gets upset, there is plenty of judgment to go around for both of them, not just her.
Yeah.
I mean, come
I
on.
just think
dude.
she's entitled,
Was she?
cocky, like just all the things.
Yeah. Well, because she's married to not married to, but she's with a very powerful, rich, well-respected old geezer.
How funny would it be if he just dumped her, just break up with her on camera?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome former coach of the New England Patriots and old geezer, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, he's a young skirt chaser. That's what he is.
Well, yeah.
So they are both trending this morning in celebrity news. That's just so funny. Apparently, they're having a problem on Mount Everest. Nepal has decided to stop issuing so many permits to climb Mount Everest because so many people want to climb this mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it? They said they're dealing with overcrowding and overpopulation on Mount Everest.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I want to do.
I mean, are you kidding? Oh, it
You
sounds
have a
awful.
permit for that?
You have to get a permit, and now they're going to restrict it to people who have climbed peaks over 7,000 feet,
Yeah.
which is kind of good.
One of the cringiest things to me, not cringy as in it's awkward or nerdy, but cringy in the fact that it makes me nervous and gives me the heebie-jeebies, is watching those people sleep in those tents that are attached to the side of those mountains. It just unnerves me. I mean, I think I could watch somebody in a bed full of rattlesnakes screaming for their lives in a more comfortable situation than seeing somebody sleep up there on one of those things.
Yeah, you've got a problem going to sleep in a nice, comfortable bed in zero gravity. Imagine being strapped to the side of a mountain.
I know.
You're really never going to get a blink of sleep.
But my bed ain't very high up off the ground. I'm scared of heights. I got heightophobia.
You do. And then today is National Zipper Day. Any guesses on when the zipper was created?
In 1805.
Well, 1851, Elias Howe received a patent for the automatic continuous clothing closure. But we celebrated the patent for the modern day zipper was in 1913. So been around a long time. You ever zipped yourself up in your zipper?
Oh, yeah. Because, I don't wear a draw.
That's right. More next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our all-star delivery dream team is professional, well-dressed, and trained to treat your home like it's their own. We respect your time with a 2-hour delivery window and a courtesy call on the way because we believe great service starts long before we even arrive. Our all-star delivery dream team is on a mission to earn all 5 stars, every customer, every time. For a limited time, you can get your new mattress set delivered for free, only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Learned something interesting about TJ's wife yesterday. We'll get to that in just a second. But first, the TJ and Riggins Show sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers, downtown Statesville. Great people. They care about their customers. Those people love diamonds. They traveled the world to find good diamonds. I mean, that's a commitment that I don't understand.
to Antwerp, Belgium.
Yeah, they go to Belgium to find the perfect diamonds. So,
Yeah, and when I went in there, they said something about Antwerp. I said, "Who you calling a twerp? What are you talking about?"
They really will. They'll go far and wide to find the perfect gifts for you and somebody important in your life. So head over to
And it's
our
almost Mother's Day. Let me say it real loud for the people in the bed out there.
That's exactly right.
And it's Statesville, North Carolina. Tell them I want a Super Bowl ring. I bet they can't get that.
I bet you they could make it.
Maybe.
Not with that logo.
Yeah. So yesterday, the TJ and Jody's House podcast went up on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff, tjriggins.com. And TJ and Jody sit down, they just talk about what's going on in their life. But then the conversation veered towards celebrities that Jody thinks are hot.
Yeah.
Because it came after a conversation. You guys went to see The Accountant too. Mm-hmm. She said TJ was that's all he was thinking about that's all he wanted to do was watch The Accountant too.
Yeah. Like I'm throwing a fit about it. Like we better do it, or he's gonna.
It was framed in a way like he is not going to rest until he sees The Accountant too.
He's gonna throw a fit, and next thing you know, he'll be vomiting in the middle of the floor. He'll be stomping and raging.
Yeah. But then you asked her. You said, "Do you think Ben Affleck's good looking?" Mm-hmm. Or Matt. Ben Affleck or Matt Damon, who are you choosing?
Yeah.
And she said, I guess Ben Affleck, but he doesn't do it for me. And then you talked about how tall he is. He's 6'2", something like that. And then you said, well, another tall guy's Vince Vaughn. She said, oh, no. But then she made the revelation that she never found Brad Pitt attractive.
Yeah.
Never.
Right.
That was my reaction, Lindsay.
That's what I
what
said.
woman doesn't find a
But
woman
she does
of her
now.
age?
That's what she was saying. I
Yes.
never found him attractive before, but now he looks better than he's ever looked, and he's cute.
She saw him in a trailer for this movie called F1, where he plays a F1 driver.
Yeah.
And he does, when the trailer came out, I went, wow, he is aging well. He's still a good-looking guy. But I thought a woman of her particular age, every woman, all of her peers would have found Brad Pitt attractive growing up in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
No.
And I don't get it.
Because she really does. She's one of the few women that I actually believe it when she says, I meld their personality into their looks.
Yeah.
Like Jason Bateman. I guarantee you she'd rather be with Jason Bateman than Brad Pitt any day.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is you can't do that either. You meld the personality into the looks. You can't differentiate looks and personality. You do it all the time.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Who can I not do that with?
Megan Fox.
I don't think she's that good looking.
Because Megan Fox.
No, I don't.
That's insane.
I don't.
Okay. What was the other one? So you're saying that's not true?
Yeah, and
oh, that's crazy.
I don't
TJ.
I don't like Halsey, but I can see where she's pretty. I give her credit for being pretty. The singer Halsey.
Yeah,
that's another one.
Yeah, I'm sure there's been
but
more.
Megan
though.
Fox is hot.
I don't think
I
so.
think Halsey's okay.
I don't think so. I don't like that look that Megan Fox has.
What's the look, DJ? What do you mean?
Smoking hot?
No, she's not smoking hot to me.
Wow.
Oh my God.
You both have
All right,
like interesting.
Let's think of someone else because he does. I'm with you. He does relate the personality with at least their political views.
Yeah. All right, hang on. We'll do more of this.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, so we were on this very interesting topic of whether or not I can differentiate between someone that I don't like and how good looking they are. So Riggins and Lindsay and Rob say that if I don't like somebody, then I say that they're not good looking, and I say that I can make the difference. But here's the thing: if I say something negative about some celebrity that I don't like say Megan Fox, I don't really think Megan Fox is as great looking as everybody acts like she is. I see better looking women every day on TV, on social media, in public. Every day I run across somebody who I think is better looking than Megan Fox. Normal people.
Okay.
But there's a difference in when I say, oh, she's a menace, or she's this, or he acts like that, or whatever, if I don't like the way they act. It's a difference in saying, well, they are pretty. She is pretty, but I would never want to be with her. That's the thing. I'll go, oh God, I would not. I wouldn't have her for anything because of the way she acts. But I can still say that she's somebody's pretty if I really think so.
Example of
okay, go
I
ahead.
have a good example of ones for you. For that in your defense.
Yeah,
it is AOC.
Exactly. I think AOC is pretty.
She's pretty,
but I also think that she's a mental case.
You know, the one I'm reminded of is Giselle. You said the exact same thing about her. You said, I see somebody better looking than Giselle every single day of my life. So now I'm left with, you're seeing people that are better looking than Megan Fox and Giselle every day.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I think he's referring to me then. He's got to be. You see me every single day.
But I think Giselle, seeing her in the wild, in her natural habitat, she's dirty looking. She's dirty and frumpy and trashy looking to me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out there riding a horse barefooted in the jungle. Get out of here. with your boyfriend, with your mister.
The jiu-jitsu trainer.
Yeah. I'll tell you another one. Who is the black woman that was in that space movie about the true story about it was called Numbers or something like that, where they were in the space program in the 60s?
Hidden Figures.
Yeah, and her name's Janae or something. She's also a singer.
Oh, Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, Janelle Monáe. I think she's beautiful.
Oh, she is.
But I mean, she's not exactly what you would call a sweet, warm type person, especially to people who look like me. You know what I'm saying? But I still think she's hot.
Okay. All right. But that's crazy that you don't find Megan Fox attractive. I'm just shocked by that.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, to each their own, but it is surprising.
She's got those toe thumbs. That's enough right there.
Toe thumbs?
Yeah, she's got toe thumbs.
They're disgusting.
Her thumbs look like big toes.
Oh, it is a man's world. Rob's going, they're disgusting. It's a man's world.
Get away.
Those are disgusting. Oh, I love it.
You're a crab lady. A lobster woman.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Now Trending is sponsored by Tico Socks, one of the most eco-friendly outdoor brands on the planet. They make socks for all your adventures. Save 15% off your Tico Socks order at tjriggins.com/deals and use promo code TJ at checkout. It's Tico Socks.
So I just tried Mandu and it is freaking awesome. You need to check this out. It's a trainer-led electromuscle stimulation workout that increases energy, endurance, and strength. So just 15 minutes at Mandu is like 6 hours in the gym. So say goodbye to plateauing and achieve your fitness goals with Mandu. If you want to give it a try, your first session is absolutely free. So sign up at mandu.com or go to tjriggins.com/fitness.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lindsay, Taxi Rob. Forever.
It's my birthday. I should be able to do whatever I want because it's my birthday.
It is. Well, I'm not 41 till 2:42 p.m. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Well,
So don't call her old till then.
what if you were at a really nice place you've been wanting to go, Lindsay, and they said, we have a big discount for people who are 41, and it happened yesterday, would you have said I'm 41?
Hell no.
You wouldn't have you wouldn't have wanted the discount. Say I'm 40.
Paying that full price, baby.
Okay, well, what if it was a restaurant that nobody could get into, and the only way you could get in is admitting that you're a day away from 41 and call yourself 41? Would you have done it?
I might have done it then. It depends on who I'm going to see there. Is it like a hot place to go? And I need good picks. So, yeah, I probably would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, now that you're 41, those good picks are going to be harder and harder to come by. You know that.
Trust me, they've been hard. But
Wowzers.
Harder by the minute.
You can be like one of those grandmas giving out advice on TikTok.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, I just want to tell you something about grandkids. For the love of my life, these little stink bugs.
Grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grandmas are huge on TikTok.
Yeah. But I'm not that yet.
No.
Right?
So I saw something that I find very interesting about the topic of tips. You know, I thought we had just exhausted all. Everybody was talking about, do you tip? Do you not tip? Why are you tipping? You know, people fighting on social media and all that. But here's the thing. Now they're asking if you should tip a robot for delivery.
What? Tip a robot?
Yeah, tip the robot. No. Let's say a robot comes and delivers you something. 96% of people said they would not tip the robot.
No, I wouldn't tip the robot.
No.
That's the whole point of having a robot deliver your food, that you don't have to tip it.
Right.
It ain't got no feelings.
Exactly.
They don't need money. They don't got rent.
Yeah, just plug them in.
And that's the reason why the owner of the business got a robot. Because you say, well, the robot's not making as much, you know, as normal people would in an hour because of the tipping and all this stuff. Well, then the owner paid for the robot as a business expense. Now you got the robot.
Mm-hmm.
No tipping robot. If you tipped a robot, then you should have a net thrown over you.
Yeah. Who are those 4% of people that were like, I will always tip a robot?
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with you?
It's like, because someone has to run that robot. Somebody's back there programming it. And all right, and they're paid as technicians.
Give them the tip.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Tipping a robot. Give me a break.
And
what are we talking about?
When we get to the world where everything is done by robots like that, and a robot shows up delivering food, I know people are going to be asking it to come in and help the kids with their math and stuff.
Oh.
Maybe.
You know, hey, can you come in a few minutes? My son's got algebra this year, and I know your kind is good at math. I know you machines are good at math, so...
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Can I punch something into your chest real quick?
Now, it would change if it looked like a person.
That's what I imagine all of them looking like people. Because my theory that it's not a robot unless it's got a head.
Yeah.
Because anybody that would just tip like a Roomba is even dumber.
That's how I'm picturing it. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But if it looked like a person, that might make me more.
Mm-hmm. And it had a voice and the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, you're not going to tip me?
Okay. I've made note of that. I will see you another time.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Beyonce, top trending topic at the moment. She
What
kicked off
year
her,
is it?
I'm telling you. Well, that might make more sense that you're asking that because last night she kicked off her Cowboy Carter tour, stadium tour, and at the time of the show, there were still 3,800 tickets available. Some resale prices as low as $20 to get into a Beyonce show. And people were just kind of reacting to that news going, oh my gosh, what? She just won the Grammy for Best Country Album or whatever it was. You'd think her stock was higher. But yeah, almost 4,000 tickets unsold at the time of the show.
Well, people know that was a scam.
What do you mean?
I mean, she shouldn't have won Best Country Album.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
That was... No.
But she's certainly still a huge star, one of the biggest stars in the world.
Yeah, but would you want to go see her doing her country music?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No, I would not. I wouldn't want to go see her doing her best music.
Right. But if she were going during her, best music time, or if she were touring, you'd come closer to going to that than if she's...
Maybe.
And how long has that album been out? And she's just now touring on it.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Yeah. See, that's another thing that's not country. country people, they'll spit out an album and they're on the road that day.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
You know, they don't play.
Yeah.
And before they get off that tour, they've already released a whole nother album. They don't, you know, and then they're back on tour a month later.
Yeah. And they're busy being a mentor on American Idol in the meantime.
What an amateur
Yeah.
she is.
The guy's working hard. Yeah, I don't know. But they say it's a good show. A lot of dancing and a lot of singing.
Yeah.
Bringing the whole family out there. So,
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of dancing and a lot of singing, gyrating to the beat.
I hear there's magic. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess on what happens at a Beyonce show, honestly. I'm assuming they're singing and dancing. But she is one of the top trending topics.
And Jimmy Ray is opening for her, from what I understand.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jimmy Ray.
Are you Jimmy Ray?
What happened, Jimmy Ray? Steven Spielberg, an American icon, said the greatest movie ever is The Godfather. He said it's the greatest American-made movie ever. The Godfather. Now that's a movie you haven't seen, right, TJ?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, you have?
I have, yeah.
Do you think that's one of the top movies ever?
No.
Really?
No.
What do you put at the top?
Borat. No. There are a lot of them, though. I mean, Rain Man is one of the, as a classic movie, that's one of the best ever I've ever seen. Comedy-wise, there's a movie called Ruthless People from the 80s with Bette Midler and Danny DeVito and a bunch of other, big stars. That was funny. A Fish Called Wanda is another comedy that was really good.
Shawshank Redemption you put up there?
Yeah, that's up there.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
Yeah.
Stir Crazy, Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good.
R.I.P. both of
Yeah.
them. Steven Spielberg trending this morning. A hiker in where is it? He's on Mount Fuji. Had to be rescued twice this week. He was rescued. He's 27 years old. Tried to climb Mount Fuji. Got sick. They had to rescue him. He went back up 2 days later to go get his phone, and they had to rescue him again.
Oh my God!
You can't leave those photos up there.
Right, and all those delicious apples.
I'm gonna get a couple of apples and my phone back. But man, is that a phone addiction?
Yeah, and
you
it's
climb
also
up a mountain.
hopefully they charged him.
Yeah,
for what it cost to send the rescue crew up there. I don't know that I'd have gone to get him a second time.
I don't think. Yeah, we should have rules like that. No, you don't get to. You don't get to be rescued anymore.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Sorry, I thought of a few more of the best movies ever.
Okay.
Sling Blade, Training Day, and Colors.
Training Day was good. I don't think I ever saw Colors.
Training Day.
Colors.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie of all time, Lindsay? Just out of curiosity.
The Sweetest Thing.
I don't know that one.
With Christina Applegate and Cameron Diaz.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think you've said that before, actually.
I know. It's always been my favorite. I don't know why. I think it's hilarious.
Good. I don't like that you're conforming to like what somebody says are the greatest movie. The greatest movie to you is the greatest movie to you that made you feel a certain kind of way. And if you love it, that's the greatest movie of all time. I love that answer. The Sweetest Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to check.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit, sure. To me, it's a Sandlot. You know, it's different for everybody.
Sandlot. Great one.
So good, right? I found out the toughest job in America yesterday. You might think it's like digging ditches or like construction out, or working at a paper mill. It's actually being the boyfriend of a popular female online social media influencer. Those guys are broken.
Yep.
I mean, irreparably broken. I'm following this one young woman on TikTok, and she's a food influencer. She does mukbangs, but she also does a lot of Christian content.
Yeah.
She's got these really big lips. There's something going on in the face. I don't know what it is, but there's something going on. She's very pretty, but the lips are huge. And she's eating out with her boyfriend the other day, and he's just sitting next to her at a picnic table at some like brewery and just trying to be an active participant in her life. And they're eating wings, which I love.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there looking so sad. And then, she opens the box of wings and she says, and we've got the buffalo flavors. What are the flavors called? And he looks at her real sadly and he goes, mild, medium, and hot. It like didn't click with her. He goes, mild, medium, and hot. It's pretty
Poor
standard
guy.
Buffalo flavors.
Can we just have a conversation?
Can we just eat the wings? And, I'm outside. It's Saturday. I just want to watch, go home, watch golf or something. And he's, sitting there with a tripod in front of him and a ring light in front of all these other people. It's just that guy deserves an award.
Yeah.
I think all guys that are. But for women, the same thing. I know when your partner is a social media influencer, that's got to take a certain toll on you.
Yeah, but I always wonder, though, the same thing, Riggins, is like, when can you just connect with each other?
Yeah.
He's sitting there just going, I'm just wanting to eat wings and talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a cameraman. I don't want to be interviewing you or be your, information assistant.
Right.
Let's just have a date.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He gets all dressed up. He's looking so nice. And then she turns on her camera and like the whole focus becomes her creating content. And you've now lost that, nice lunch. You've lost that moment.
And then if you say, well, that's her job. He knows that's her job.
Yeah.
But she doesn't need to work every time they're together.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't carry a microphone around with me every time my wife and I go somewhere and go, hang on a minute, Jody. Are we rolling, Rob?
Right.
I mean, come on.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough. It's got to be tough. Now, Lindsay, you're an influencer. Is your boyfriend, is your husband pretty willing to participate in like photo shoots and things like that?
Yeah, he'll take photos. I mean, if I ask him, but I mean, there's a limit.
Yeah.
If it gets to like over 3, he's like, Lindsay, I'm done. This is the last one.
I love that.
If you don't like it, then, I'm like, wait, one more. I was bad at that one more.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, I had one of those moments yesterday where I became that guy. And, there, in the modern slang, there are positive ways to refer to people in general as a certain way and then in a negative way. If you're that guy, that's negative because they'll say, don't be that guy. But if you're him, then that's a good thing. Like you're special. He is him.
Oh.
Him is he. Now, I don't like the second one. I think it's stupid slang. But I was that guy yesterday. I had lunch with one of my oldest and dearest friends who happens to be a Reb. He's been my Reb ever since I was a little boy. No, he's a pastor, senior pastor. And I haven't seen him in a while, and we had lunch, catching up and all that. I mean, we've known him and his wife so long, we've been close with them so long that his wife was in the delivery room with Jody and me for both of our children.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, she was a nurse, and it just worked out that way. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So we're talking about preachers and that sort of thing, and I was telling him about this preacher that Jody and I have come to really enjoy and follow on social medias. And how big he is, how big his church is, and he's on track, I think, to be the next, Graham type person. And he didn't even know who he was. My friend who's been a preacher since he was out of college. His whole family is Methodist preachers, all of them. And he didn't even know who this guy is. This guy's a superstar.
Really?
Yeah.
Should he know that person?
Yes.
Because he's in the same field? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. You asked me who Ryan Seacrest is. Even if Ryan Seacrest didn't have a TV, it's just a radio show, I'd know who that is.
Is he the Ryan Seacrest of pastors?
No, not quite.
Okay.
But he's up there.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, and it was just, I was so appalled by it, I walked out. I was like, I don't even know how you can call yourself a preacher if you don't know who this is.
I don't even know you anymore.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
What have you been doing all these years?
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to get out of the church more.
Yeah.
Maybe he was offended that he was like, I don't know her. Like Mariah Carey always says.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know her. I don't know him. Because he sees it as like competition or something, maybe.
Maybe so. But, I mean, we have fences to mend, that's for sure.
Well,
after that display.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
There's a new TJ and Riggins show each weekday morning at the new TJRiggins.com. Sponsored by our new favorite non-alcoholic cocktail, RSRV Collective. Get 30% off using code TJ at the deals page at TJRiggins.com. TJ and Riggins want to introduce you to the term new radio. Marketing and advertising of old was with just one media. New radio is all of them. In addition to radio, it's podcast, video, streaming, social media, and many more, all to get your potential customers when and how they listen and watch the TJ and Riggins Show. New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I forgot this part of my story about the preacher yesterday. Well, first of all, this is one of the kindest people that you could ever meet. He's awesome. And I'm literally berating him.
Yeah,
and I'm going, I mean, come on. This guy, I was talking about this preacher that Jody and I follow on YouTube and on the social medias and all. And we've actually gone to his seminars at the Billy Graham Training Center in Asheville, North Carolina. So technically spent a weekend with the guy. Yeah. And I said, I mean, he's over there talking to Netanyahu and all of them. I said, he's a big deal. I mean, he's, people come to him, all kinds of powerful people he's ministering to, and he's in the middle of all kinds of stuff. You don't know him? He's like, no, I'll look him up, though. It's like, gosh.
No, I
How
don't.
did you not know this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to prove a point, don't go looking him up, but if you know who I'm talking about, just send us a DM and say, oh, yeah, preacher should have known who that guy is. His name is Pastor Gary Hamrick from Cornerstone Chapel in Leesburg, Virginia. You know what people are doing right now? Of course, everybody knows who that is.
Is that right?
What is wrong with your preacher friend? So I recommended that he get out of the clergy, is what I recommended for him.
Did you?
Yeah. I said, no longer can you call yourself the pastor of disaster. But he's the one I got that from, where I said, God loves you and ain't nothing you can do about it. Mm-hmm. My friend, not the online preacher, but my friend is the one I got that from.
Yeah, okay.
His name's David.
All right.
Some people say he got that out of the Bible.
It is a good biblical name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see Gary and it popping up anywhere in the books.
Well, in the Bible, it's Ger. Hebrew Ger. So, I don't know what. I mean, I lost all respect for him.
Did you? Yeah, it sounds like that.
Well, how could you? I mean, how could you respect him?
Yeah, I mean, be like if he asked me, you know who Howard Stern is, and I said no idea. Who's Sean Hannity? I don't know.
It's your job, man.
Yeah.
I guess he's too worried about putting the Lord first rather than all of the popular culture and stuff.
Probably.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God.
I love it. This is TJ and Riggins. TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, I know TJ was very excited. He was consumed with going to see The Accountant 2 over the weekend. According to his wife Jody on their podcast, TJ and Jody's House. Unfortunately, TJ might have been the only one because it was
Nobody saw
no, a couple of people saw it. It came in at number 2 over the weekend against the movie Sinners, which is a huge hit. So some people went to go see it. The action movie starring Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
and
it was good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
You did enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Today is National Shrimp Scampi Day.
I saw that. I'm not a big fan of shrimp scampi.
Now, shrimp, that is shrimp cooked in butter and then served over pasta?
Butter, yes.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be over pasta.
I don't know that I've ever had shrimp scampi. Seems very fancy.
It's just that it comes out in a little baking dish, like a white baking dish with butter. It's floating in it, and the tails are still on the shrimp, and it's got spices on it. But it's just like I don't love lobster, just regular lobster in that clarified butter, and it's just bland.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat a shrimp scampi. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, listen,
it ain't something that I'm just dying to have all the time.
Yeah, I get that.
Right.
So fun, stupid celebrity news. Travis Kelce has unfollowed Ryan Reynolds on Instagram, and if you're a millennial / Gen Z, that is an act of war.
Yes.
So you got to kind of connect the dots. But Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are going through their own legal battle. Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was once friends with Blake Lively. Then she got mad at Blake Lively because Blake Lively called Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce her little dragons, And I guess that didn't sit well with Tay-Tay, and now Travis is getting involved and following Ryan Reynolds. Follow that.
Yeah, it's either because of that or he just hates Canadians, which is what I suspect.
Could be.
It's a lot more simple than the fact that he just hates Canadians.
Maybe.
Cut and dry.
Yeah, but for the record, Ryan Reynolds is still following Travis Kelce. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And for the record, Ryan Reynolds is still way better looking than Travis Kelce.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You agree, Lindsay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds better looking than Travis Kelce.
Although Ryan Reynolds must be a weak, submissive man.
You think?
Yeah. With that Hellcat.
That Hellcat. DJ's called a couple people Hellcats in the last couple
I'm
days.
trying to bring it back, man.
It's a good one.
Bring it back.
Oh, she's a dang Hellcat. And you got to say it with the accent. I don't think that works with any other accent.
Yes. Can you believe him? I don't blame him having to go home to that damn Hellcat every night. That woman is a Hellcat.
That's what we say about Lindsay's husband. You got to go home to that Hellcat.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you need anything when it comes to real estate, then you have to talk to our friends, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Why? Because they're the experts when it comes to anything real estate. They even fly all over the world and teach other people how to do what they do. Jody and I have always used the Temple team, and we love every one of them. Yes, even Kent Temple, and he and I get on each other's nerves from time to time, but still love each other. Make sure you tell them you heard about it from us. Go to tjriggins.com/Temple team for the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
There are two industries that may not survive 2025. First one is very surprising. Dating apps. have plummeted. The subscribed paying users of dating apps have vanished. Shares in Match, which owns like Tinder, Hinge, OkCupid, they got a bunch of them. Their shares have dropped like 94% or something since the beginning of 2020. I mean, it's crazy.
I never understood why anybody would use that Cupid one, because I mean, it just sounds sarcastic. Okay, Cupid.
Okay, Cupid.
You know.
Yeah, I don't even know about that. I think that one, that was one of the first ones, though, I think. OkCupid, wasn't it? They did a long time ago.
Who owns POF, Plenty of Fish?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it's Match, too.
Is it Match? They have the largest portfolio of dating sites and dating apps, so it probably is them. But yeah, they're struggling. They say, there's a lot of reasons that they're attributing to why no one wants to pay, but a lot of people say there's the assumption that this is really just a game and it's not built for meaningful connections, and they're acknowledging their problems. These companies,
the Gen Z, the Zoomers, if you will, are going back to more traditional things in a lot of areas of our popular culture, and they know that in order to make a connection and meet someone that's got long-term relationship potential, you got to do it at a bar.
Got to go to a bar. You got to get out.
Yeah.
You got to put some clothes on and go to a bar.
Yeah. I mean, throw on a stitch of makeup or two and get on out there. Put on a dang halter top.
Yeah.
Some Daisy Duke cut-off shorts. Get out there.
Find you a man.
You ain't got to be at Coyote Ugly to dance on the bar. Yeah. Tell you that.
That's a good point. And then the other industry that may not survive, cereal. Again, they're posting even fewer profits. All of them. Post, General Mills, Kellogg's, all of them.
Because I tell you why. Because they've created these cereals that are healthy and they don't have all the preservatives and all of that stuff in them, like that 7 Sundays brand, and it is delicious.
Is it?
Way better than, say, any type of Captain Crunch or anything like that. I mean, absolutely it's the most delicious styrofoam imitation I've ever had in my life.
I couldn't tell if you were serious.
It's like take cocoa powder and throw it onto packing peanuts, and then put them in the oven until they get so hard they'll break your teeth.
Oh,
and that's what it reminds me of.
Oh,
inexpensive. All the nutritious cereal is just outrageous.
Sounds delicious.
That's the problem.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.